Well, first thing I want to say is howdy, y'all. I'm out here standing by my tomato plants, and I was just going to let you know on the update there, I told you on Facebook today that I was going to go get supper out of the garden, and that's what I'm out here doing. I'm going to pick some tomatoes, and I got enough bell pepper and some jalapeno peppers. We're going to have peppers and stuffed bell peppers for supper, so we're going to have everything from this area to eat tonight. And if I can't find no roadkill or a squirrel or a rabbit out here in the garden, I reckon we will have to have some ground round hamburger meat from town. But other than that, we'll see what we can find out here. So y'all come on, let's go look. All right, now, as hot as it is, I'm out here at the tomato patch by the road, and as you can see, we got plenty. I'm talking about plenty of pretty, dead right tomatoes, just hundreds of them, all in this grass, shading them real pretty. But we're gonna pick a bunch of these boys. And all right, here's one of my jalapeno pepper vines. Look at here. That ain't bad there. And golly, looks like there's a good handful on here. Yes, sir. There's some right here. And look at that. There's another kind of house. And we're gonna get back in the house where it's cool and see if Deborah won't help us cook. And we're gonna stuff all these peppers, and we'll give you the recipe as we go along. And yum, I hope it's good. All right, well, whew, it was hot outside today, folks. I mean, seriously, but we got in with our garden haul, and we ended up with too many tomatoes there. But as you can see, we got some beautiful, good-looking jalapeno peppers, and a couple of sweet peppers, and some really nice bell peppers. I'm proud of the way they growed it. Matter of fact, these two right here, that's the kind we need more of. And like that, and look at that, what a jalapeno pepper. That's a jumbo one there. Our tomatoes, very nice, vine ripe. One shaped like a heart. But anyway, we're fixing to cut these up and get some hamburger meat going. And what we're going to be putting in them today is, and I'll be stepping in and out. Let me see if you can see that. We'll zoom in on it. But anyway, that's your mild, thick, and chunky salsa, Mexican style. And that's one of the ingredients we're going to be putting in there that's going to make it really good and all. And of course, we're going to put ground beef, but there's another one of our main ingredients right there. And believe it or not, that's about the simplest thing, boiling a bag of white rice. It don't get no easier than that. Just throw it in a pot in the bag, boil it for a little while, and you got rice. And we're going to mix that up with the ground round and the Mexican sauce, and then we're going to put I got to go out and get some garlic, get onion, and salt and pepper, and grind all that up together, and some browned hamburger meat, and we'll see what we come up with for supper, because I'm hungry. So let's eat. Alright, well, I went on out there to the onion bin and got a couple of onions in. I grow these onions, and that right there on the left, that's a fresh garlic. I just cut into it, and it's still a little juicy. It hasn't dried out like I like it, but I think if we beat it up a little bit there, maybe that bad boy will come around. So anyway, that's some of the onions I grew this year, and I'm just going to cut some of these up, dice them, and put them right on in there, and get everything ready to go, and then also some cheese. I got 2 or 3 different kind of cheeses I've got to put in here. So I got actually I bought some cheese today that was actually called Mexican cheese. It was white cheese and brown cheese mixture. So I get these onions diced up and all that. We'll start browning some hamburger meat here and cooking the rice on the top of the stove there. And by golly, in just a minute, we're going to have something good to eat. I was going to use roadkill today. I thought I'd seen a rabbit that somebody run over down the road, but unfortunately, I went down there to get him, and one of my neighbors done come by and picked him up. So I know somebody's having stewed rabbit tonight. Alright, we got our ground round hamburger meat, our chuck roast ground up into a frying pan, and we're fixing to add a little bit of chili powder seasoning. Go ahead and add that. Alright, this is chili powder seasoning we're putting in there, and we're going to cook all this up together, and I think this is going to help bring out the flavor in it. And we're going to put a little pinch of salt and pepper in it. Alright, now we're going to add the diced onions that I diced up a while ago and get them down in the pan, and we're going to give all this a good cook in that pot in the very back right hand corner you see it. That leaves the bag in a rice in a bag. So we letting the rice cook and the hamburgers cook, and we're going to brown all this up, and in this we're going to add salt and pepper and onions, chili powder, garlic, and here we go with the black pepper, and then we'll put a little pinch of salt in it, and we'll go from here. Alright, now we got our hamburger meat browning, our rice cooking. Next step is we're going to cut the top open on the bell pepper. And when we cut the top open, I'm going to go ahead and devein it and get the seeds out of it and just open it up for a whole lot of fun. Alright. We have it. Now I'm going to wash that out, of course, but we're going to do all the peppers the same way. That's the jalapeno peppers opened up, cut, and also the bell peppers opened up and cut, and one of my sweet peppers. We got them boiling on the stove, so they doing a pretty darn good of boiling there. And then we come over here. As you see, that's our rice, good white rice, done been simmering and cooked up. And here's our ground brown hamburger meat, and we got onions and garlic and salt and pepper and a couple of diced tomatoes in that, and we let that simmer on the stove for a minute, and it won't be long. We'll be putting these bad boys in a pan, throw them in the oven, and shake and bake. Got a big old pan full of delicious peppers, and and I'm gonna try to spin it around. You see the jalapenos in the back and the bell peppers in the front, and then we gonna top it off with some of this. Like I said, there's the cheese I brought. It's called Mexican 4 cheese. So I reckon there's 4 cheeses. We're gonna put a little bit of that in the bottom, a little bit of that in the top, and we're gonna proceed and put it in the oven. We got the oven heating up, by the way, at 350 degrees, and we're gonna put it in there for 20 minutes, and we're gonna bring it out, and we should be wearing sombreros by then. So let's see what we got. Alright, here we are. We putting our mixture in, our peppers, and as you can see, I done put a little bit of cheese in there, so we'll just go ahead and fill it full of our rice and our meat and combination of mix, and we'll get that ready, and the next thing we're going to do is stick that bad boy in that oven for about 20 minutes. And by the time we pull it out, it'll be time to eat. Well, I guarantee you we'll be done put on our sombreros. How's it looking there, Deborah? Looking pretty good, ain't it? Yeah, boy, that looks good. I guarantee you we'll be eating good tonight. And I'm going to get her some Ritz crackers to go with it, just like Andy Griffin used to have. One of them Georgia crackers. And I guarantee you it'll be good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 20 minutes have gone by, and we're fixing to take the delicious stuffed peppers out of the oven. Proceed there, Deborah. Here we go, folks, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Isn't that bacon? Does that look good or what? Look at him. Ooh-wee. That looks delicious. It sure smells good. How about, what do you think the way it smells? Look at that. Cheese is melted. The peppers is roasted. Ooh-wee. I guarantee you, that's going to be mighty good. All right. Y'all join us for supper. Come on down, folks. We finna eat. Well, folks, like I told you, you need to have a sombrero on, and I guarantee you, we got Ritz crackers. There's our jalapeno pepper poppers. I got plenty more on the stove. Some Ritz crackers, and all I done was cook that meal up tonight, and all of a sudden, like magic, this here sombrero appeared. So I'm thinking to sit down with my sombrero and my senorita, and we gonna eat. So y'all come back and see us when you can. Thank you.